Good morning, rail fans. Welcome back to another amazing adventures on the hot rails of the Kiamichi Railroad on the hot rails. There we go. Alrighty, for my friends get here, let's look at these little rough spots right quick. A washout. Hey, they're gonna come and fix this soon, I know it. It's a little washout here. Water went underneath it, started corroding it right through here. And it's going out this way and going out right here. There's a lot of stuff on this road's got to be fixed. This thing's literally that thing's not even on the rail. Oh well, I'll fix that. Well, it looks like this weekend the Highway 70 crossing in Valiant is going to be closed down. Everybody has to go around the bypass at least for 2 days. At 300, they're going to be shutting down the highway and start removing the old stuff. All the old crossing crates. Hey, train's coming. And there's a track plate. So, let's get back up here right quick. The train's just right behind me. Yeah, the train's just right behind me. I got enough time to get out of its way. And they're going that way. Straight to Hugo. So, actually, both the grade crossings are going to get replaced. They're going to replace the cross ties. They're going to replace a lot of stuff there in Valiant, over there on Highway Crossing, going across the Queen and the Kiamichi Y. Yeah, just right there. That stuff needs to be redone. It's never been redone in years. So what's the way to do it is replace it right now. So everyone's going to be going around the bypass. They're not going to be blocking the bypass not too long, or they might not do it as long because they want to keep the traffic flowing through Valiant, all going around the bypass. So it'll be open Sunday, I think. But they're going to have the whole entire road closed down. They're not going to have someone going across it. They want it completely closed off, so that way they have no one to worry about. So, pretty cool. This must be Mason and Joe. They're heading westbound to Valiant to shut down for the day. And yeah, shut down for the crew change for tonight. So the Queen Eastern Railroad is pulling everything off the main and pulling it into the yard, so that way they don't have to worry about going and getting some stuff. Just so that the crew can work all day and all night if they have to, if they want to. So here they come. SD40-2s. This is a Railfan favorite, and Kiamichi Road's a very lucky railroad. Let's go meet him on one more spot right quick. But hey, there's more live action here. Well, I wish my buddy was out here with me today. I mean, this morning. But he's in school right now. I bet he'd love to catch him in the daytime, going west of Valiant. They're going to shut down in Valiant, or on the outskirts of Valiant, about a couple miles down the line, and then they're going to go home for the day. And then the other crew will be coming in tonight to take their train with the local. The local will be taking their train back to Hugo. Another good long train. And then we'll be using the V anyway, the interlock, because they're going to be working on it. there's Kiamichi Freddy. They're heading that way. Look how pretty that train is. Sorry if I'm filming in the direct sunlight. I'm here in Garvin, Oklahoma. I was on the outskirts of town of Idabel, about a half a mile from Garvin, where I'm at right now. I'm at my usual spot, and right now it's 80. Right now, it was 740 when I just came through Idabel, and right now going through Garvin, it's 8:47. So woo, look at the humps on the rails there. I heard that the Queen Eastern Railroad is going to do some track upgrade again. They're going to start fixing up their track. I know the Kiamichi Railroad is going to do the exact same thing. And there they go. They disappear in the blue sky and around the trees, and they're gone. Well, hope you love this. Hope you love this video, everyone. Thanks for watching. I did this also for Josh too. I wish he'd be out here with me. He was out with me last night, Railfan, until 3 o'clock in the morning. We waited for a DeQueen unit to come through, broken bow, and they did. They stopped at Hubert's, dropped some glue off, and they came through with 3 girls going back. They dropped off the other 2 girls there in Valiant, and they picked the other 2 that's been there for a week. And I know those are going to go back and be refreshed and recrewed and fresh fuel. So I'm here in Garvin, Oklahoma, and I hope y'all having a good day, have a good week, and other stuff like that. Have fun out there this summer, and have fun in the spring. Be careful when you're rail fanning. Yeah, just be careful when you're rail fanning, and don't get way too close. And you can get close, but not way too close. Not close enough where you can feel it, but close enough that you feel more safe and you feel more secure, if that's what you like. So be safe with trains. Do not run railroad crossings, any railroad crossings of any type. And also watch when you're at a cross buck. Always pay attention at those. Always do so that way you don't get hurt from an oncoming train, and other stuff like that. So I'm getting some subscribers. My buddy knows my brother now. He has friends that he's telling them about me, and they're describing, and they love it a lot. I mean, I make good videos, and Josh has good videos as well. He has a video camera. Maybe somewhere in the future I might have something for y'all to see. Maybe get something where I can see over the train or something, and see them go by and stuff with a camera facing all around the train and stuff like that. That'd be pretty cool, would it? But that'll be in the future when I get more high tech and something like that. But I want to go head home and go by Central Station and go fill my truck up, which it's almost at a half tank of gas. So probably when I get back, it's gonna probably at the half tank of gas mark and other stuff like that. I just waved at those people right over there. They're probably wondering, what am I doing here, or who's the orange guy in the vest? And last night a road crossing was malfunctioning too on the DeQueen, over there in Brookbow. I'm Highway 70 crossing there in Brookbow. So I have a friend that works on that stuff there on the DeQueen Eastern Railroad and the Kiamichi Railroad. He's talked to a lot of people, a lot of different people that's work on the railroad that does crossing maintenance. And there's a lot of crossing maintenance and other stuff like that, and it's kind of hard to find the bug where the crossing is malfunctioning. Sometimes they all malfunction, so usually it's best to go around the gates But just to make sure, before you do that, make sure there's no train coming, so that way you don't get hit. Because sometimes that you're not sure there could be a train coming because the lights are flashing, and then every time they keep flashing, it keeps telling you, then I better stop, because you should at a railroad crossing. But sometimes they're gonna malfunction, and it's gonna make a lot of people mad. And so I mean, I'm just telling you to be careful when you're going across a railroad crossing. Even though it's a malfunction, you should take that very seriously, because there could be a train coming and it's not a malfunction. So I mean, I wouldn't get mad over it. Just pay attention and stuff like that. If there's no train coming or anything like that, just go around the gates and call the emergency contact info. That is right here. And you tell them what the crossing is currently doing, and they'll come out and send one of my friends out here, like that out here too. They'll come out here and get in the box and shut the crossing off and get reactivated and reset. So I got two buddies that does the crossing maintenance too on here. So, and they'll tell you all the same thing. There's no telling where it's making it malfunction. It could be the weather. It could be something inside the wiring that's making it do it. But usually they're going to do that. So just be cautious whenever you're approaching a railroad crossing, especially when it's malfunctioning, because there could be a train coming. So always be safe at a railroad crossing when it's working, because there could be a train coming or it could be a malfunction. But you don't take that risk. So stop and look and just get out of your vehicle. And I waved at her too. And always make sure you watch. Just get out of your vehicle. If you're not sure there's a train coming, just get out of your vehicle. Look down the tracks, because they're gonna see you, because they're gonna know that you're looking down the tracks if there's a train coming. If there is a train coming, then you get in your vehicle. You stay put until the train passes. That's how I really want to know if it's a malfunction or not, if there's a train coming or not. So you can always get out of your vehicle and check down the tracks and stuff like that. And if there's a train coming, then the crossings are actually correct. There is a train coming. If not, then they're just malfunctioning. But sometimes you're supposed to stop at a railroad crossing when the lights are flickering, even though they're malfunctioning or not. So that's what you're supposed to do. And you're supposed to try to do the and also the police can contact the railroad, the boss of the company, that the crossings are malfunctioning and other stuff like that. All police local law enforcement has numbers of the railroad companies, and they have to, just in case something happens, they can contact the boss if anything happens, blah blah blah, and then the boss will be notified that something's happened. So and technically, look, another car was looking at me. I don't mind. I like it. So that's one thing that you need to know, that the police are not going to police you on road property, because it's not their jurisdiction. But they would ask you, like, hey, can you please get off the tracks in a politely manner, because there's a train coming and stuff like that. Or they'll just ask you, please. But they're not going to force you. They'll ask you. And they cannot, they can tell you, it's like, please, can you please get on the side, and because there could be a train coming, and I don't want you to get hurt or anything like that. And they're just looking out for you, and I know that. But mostly all local law enforcement know that what we do and what they do and what you do. If you know everything about trains and stuff like that, then they're not going to worry about you. Because they know that you'll get off the tracks. You can walk on the railroad tracks if you want. They can't tell you that you can, but they'll tell you that it's not a good idea, because there could be a train coming and other stuff like that. But if you know about your surroundings, and stuff like that, then they know. So that's the only thing that I can currently tell you is just be thankful that local law enforcement does look out for you. And all local law enforcement, they do look out for you. They don't want you to get hurt when you're speeding too fast down the highway, or the sheriffs or anything like that. If you live in rural country, it's good to have sheriffs around, because sheriffs actually control everything to keep things from being escalated. Same thing with the police, the city police and stuff like that you have in your town. I know sometimes that they could be a drag, but sometimes they could be very funny, and they'll play with you, and they won't get you in trouble for that. They'll play with you. They will. And they'll wave at you. They're not mean. They're nice to you, and they're just doing their job. But as long they're not abusing it, and they're not telling you like, hey, you have no right to be on railroad property, then they're not a good local law enforcement to be on the local law enforcement. Because by laws now, anybody that's a bad apple that cannot join in the police force of any type of local law enforcement, including the sheriffs and the highway patrol. They're doing background checks of them now, I heard of. But they're only hiring good cops only, and they've been cracking down on that since things happened since 2-3 years ago. So, and they're very nice. They're just doing their job, and I just don't want the job. I just don't want their job getting hard on them. And we do need them right here. I mean, we do need them right now to keep things from getting bad to worse. We need them here. I mean, it's just they're just doing their job on the highways, the roadways, everything, city streets. They're keeping all the crooks off the street. They're trying their best. Now there's some that are different, but they'll be nice to you, stuff like that. That's a good thing. But if I missed anything out, did I forget to mention the Kiamichi Road is a very lucky railroad to have SD40-2s. SD40-2s is a very, very popular it's a very favorite train engine on the railroad on this line here. So it's a Railfan favorite. Anything that's in the SD40 or anything that's in the SD is a favorite unit. Do you want to know the reason why they're a favorite unit? It's because they are a smaller unit, 6-axle, and they don't have that much. They're very small when they push a load, and they got 16 watts of horsepower. I could be wrong on that, but they are a Railfan favorite. They've been here for a very long time, and they plan on being here forever. SD40-2s have been introduced around the world, here in the homestead of the United States where we live, and Canada, and other various places where SD40s are found. They are a very cool engine. They're still in service today. They'll be in service for first class and third class, especially here on the Kiamichi Railroad, and also all the other short lines and other big line railroads that are first class. And it's pretty cool to have SD40s on this line because it's a Railfan favorite. It's pretty cool to have them. So it's pretty cool. And also the GP40s, the GP40s of different types on the Kiamichi as well. Kiamichi Railroad has 2 types. They got the GP40-2 and the GP40-3. On the Queen Eastern Railroad, they have GP40s and GP38s. And maybe GP40-3s. I don't know yet. I'll have to look. To see if they have a GP40 on it. But I know it's a GP40. And there's a difference between a GP38-2 and then a GP30-3. Those are the newer models. So, like I said, it's a very good morning, Railfans. Be safe out there. Be good for local law enforcement, and be good for the railroad. And if you don't got the patience, safely go around the train and find a safer way, a safer path. And if you do have the patience, just wait until they pass through the crossing and then go by. I mean, I've seen people with bad attitudes when I'm filming a train, and I haven't did anything to them. They go, I was like, is that necessary for you to do that? Come on now. But whatever. I just learned to go on with it. So like I always said, I always say, let them suck that money. That's more gas that they're wasting out of their tailpipe. That's more chunk of change that you are actually losing at a tailpipe. Whenever you're trying to diesel them out, or what I know as black smoke them, or rum your engines up with your gas vehicles like mine, you're actually wasting fuel when doing that, and it's not necessary, and that is impolite to do that to someone like that. That's a Railfan that is friends with the railroad. Always don't forget to mention that do not make the crew upset on these railroads, because they will block you in, and they will do it deliberately, and they have a right to do that to teach you a lesson. They could, and they can. And it is also against federal law to hit them, or assault them, or harass them. Even when they're not working, it is against the law. So always keep that in mind. Always be friendly to them. And stuff like that. And there's a lot of people out there that does not like trains, but to me, there's a lot of people out there that does love trains. And I like the people that does love trains. I don't like the people that don't like them. Railroads do us a lot of part, and they do, and us Railfans, we love that, because we like being out there, and we also do our part too by being out here to see them do their thing. So they're probably halfway to Millerton right now. I'm gonna head back east, and just go east and go fill my truck up, and then head back to the house. That's what I'm gonna do. They're gonna stop down yonder on the outskirts of town. So like, share, comment, subscribe, and also trains do not stop. You do. They have the right of way, and they're always gonna have the right of way. So trains do not stop. You do. And if you don't stop for a train, you get hit, you get plowed, and it can probably get you anything what you think of, and you don't want that. So trains win every time. Even if they derail, they still win every time. And trains can kill you, and they can put you in the hospital. So always remember that. Always stop at a railroad crossing. Any railroad crossing, make sure there's no train, and also stop at the ones with lights on it. Anyone with the lights, without gates, or with gates, or cantilever, whatever it's on the railroad crossing family that's there. So even stop for a man that tells you to stop. Do not go around it, because that you can get a ticket, and you can also get a fine, or you can probably go to jail for going past a conductor or a flagman or whatever, or whatever the man is doing or she's doing, because it's against the law to go around a human railroad crossing. So always remember that. If a crew member tells you to stop, or they flag you on, then they're flagging you to stop, or they're flagging you to go on and let you get ahead, and so that way you don't have to wait for them. So they usually throw up flares, so they'll have flags to stop you and other stuff like that. So the only time they do that if the crossing's not working, or something's broken, or a crossbuck's broken. But they mostly do it around railroad crossings like these, the automatics, stuff like that. And then they'll send a crew out here to fix it, the maintenance crew. So like I said, like, share, comment, subscribe, I'll see you next time. Marching out. Thank you for watching on the hot rails of the Kiamichi Railroad on the hot rail. Sorry, I like saying it about that much times. See you later. Marching out. Thank you for watching. Right now it is 9:07. So see you later. Marching out. Thank you for watching. Happy Friday. Happy Friday morning.